Students, I want to just do an overview again, step by step, regarding um, the layers on an animation. Time frame animation, want it to be about 6-7 seconds, so don't worry too much about the length at this point. We can work on that later. I've got two versions of this demo that I created. One here, I just want to show you the different layers. I'm going to turn all the layers off to give you a sense of what's going on. So this was like the original picture. I mean, it looks like a lot going on, but it was just that photograph, which basically is an Escher drawing, just as it is. I sliced it up a little bit. I had to take a section of the eyes. Later, I made eyes that looked like they were turning and closing and winking. You can see these little things. I made these as different layers because I wanted those to appear at a particular frame. I wanted the corner of the mouth to smile. You can see this happening right here, like up, down, and close. That's just one layer that shows up in just 1 millisecond, okay? There's the ball that's off the corner out of the field. You can't see it, it's here. There's the, trying to get it, the ball to go off, and you can see it. I moved it around later. Let me undo that. There's a white flash that filled up the whole screen. I made a separate layer and I labeled it white flash. There's the ball that glows. I made it tween so it was kind of at a lower level, and then that, and it glows. And then there's the ball dropping here. You can see this. I didn't quite get the right layer, unfortunately. Let's go ball dropping here. This ball right here. It goes up and down, or it goes down, but it goes behind something. I've got another layer up here that's got slices of the face. If I turn everything else off so you can see that, that's what it looks like. So if I have just my little ball here, it looks like it's going behind it. It's just because I had those slices. So it takes a little thinking to make this animation work for you to feel three-dimensional. Okay, let me play it one time. Go back through here. I'm in the frame animation phase just like you are, and you're developing it. So I'm going to play it one time. Goes left, goes right again, bounces around, goes through the head, goes to the center, glows, thing. And if you'll notice, when the ball lands right here on top of that other smaller ball, the eyes will turn. Well, what I did is I created a new layer, and I had to kind of redraw those, cut, paste, manipulate, and make a new layer. And now I just put those right in front of it. Notice the right eyelid's kind of droopy. I'm trying to make it slowly, so that had to be another layer. So you can see eyes 1, 2, and 3. And then the fully closed one, this one is the mouth sliding up. This begins to glow. I did just from between here and then the full glow, I did a tween with no delay. So it looks like it's gradually getting brighter and brighter, which it is. And then when it gets full intensity, I made it just go flash, full screen. And notice the eyes are left, looking to the right, I guess it's right. And then boom, it goes back to its normal state. The ball proceeds off to the right. And then began to add audio after that was all done. I don't know what to explain to you other than you have to think about layers. If you want a ball or an item to be smaller, then you have to create a new layer and have a smaller version of it and turn the other one off. And then if you have one that's closer and looks larger, then the same thing. Have another ball or another little object, but have it larger and have it come in front or behind and through things. So you just have to think that through. There's no shortcut to that. To rotate, some of you are doing some things to rotate. What you'll simply have to do is do that as well. If something's going to turn 10 times, 10 degrees each time or whatever, then you have to have a new layer, slightly turn it, copy, paste it, move it, turn it, new layer, copy, paste it, turn it, move it, new layer. And you know, you can make a lot of cool effects by doing that, but you just have to stick with it. Alright, hope this is a little bit helpful. Feel free to email me with any questions if you have problems between now and the time that this is due. Bye-bye.